Oh, hold on. There you go. Hello. Welcome back to more Ace Attorney. This question mark. Pickle Rick. I don't know what else to say here. So, yeah. I don't know how. I don't know normally how I should start these streams. I just sort of just say hi, that I exist.
You should have started with some
Dark
dark coffee.
coffee.
Maybe I could throw it into your face.
Yeah. I mean, that works. So, tonight is going to be a bit of a longer stream than normal, because since, assuming Malcolm doesn't have anywhere to be tomorrow morning, because it's a holiday.
Nope, I will stay on till 1 a.m. our time.
1 a.m. our time? Okay, well,
Usually
good.
no, I gotta get up early, so 12. I'll stay up till 12.
Till 12? Okay, I'll still have Kyle and Cameron, probably. So,
The team carry.
Team carry, yeah. So, yeah, tonight we're going a bit longer, so we'll most likely we'll finish off the end of this case, and then we can probably start at the from Rise from the Ashes, assumingly. It's a bonus episode, so I know people will say that I should do case 5, but I'm actually slightly leaning towards the fact that, hey, maybe I should just jump into Justice for All. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that cruel enough to do that. Anyway. Let's go and do this. Oh my god, it's talking to Larry. I forgot about that. I don't remember what was happening. Let's go check over here. Ah, of course, we get to see Edgeworth's really ugly face. You look as grim as always. Oh, wait, no. You look as grim as always. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Where's my other man? Where's Malcolm?
Hey, I'm here.
You watching? We started.
No, I don't see anything.
You don't see anything? Okay.
See if there's this.
There you go. Should be up now. At least it should be.
Good to go. Now we got the gray hair.
Now you got the great. Now.
You got your stream working, huh? Well, I've been sitting here in prison for 3 days.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I may or may not have taken a week off. Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yeah, I seem to remember something. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Only probably mattered to me anyway. Besides, who would remember something like that from 3rd grade? Seriously.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Mr. Right? Low, simple, to a fault.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yuki. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook.
So that would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed that Yanni Yogi had not found a mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was then released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate you.
So, what's the relationship with the gray-haired scary guy who likes to smack his fist at the wall?
My teacher and a man who just been. I learned it from techniques. Or it's like my sister was cute, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things.
Hi, Oscar.
Personal life.
Oh, wonderful.
Maya's here.
He is obsessed with doing everything perfect.
Okay, Maya, you can take over the lines from here then.
Perfectly, huh?
No.
In all cases, he has taken on none of one's fault. Not one suspect is declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's possible for us to accurately determine that in every case. Law uncover does the job when the suspect guilty. Perfect. In any case, not well impossible anyway. We disappear, we do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow then.
He's right. No time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Same situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Okay, well, you have nothing else important to say, so let's go here.
Hi, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth!
Edgeworth.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe! You won't. Okay.
Going back today.
Really?
So there was some guy you had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
You shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Huh, good luck, Gumshoe! Can we go into... Alright. Oh! Jesus Christ!
Long time no see.
Oh, look, speak of the devil! You're here! We were looking for you earlier.
Oh, a Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half.
So, how do you have a second tie then? Also, sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. On what day? assigned duty to you as a police officer. I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. One other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
Woods?
So where Lotto was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. Don't go in for a while. Period.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Slaps Maya in the head.
Bitch slaps
Anyway,
Maya.
I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay, now he's running off again.
Bye, Gumshoe. Oh no, is Larry gonna be here?
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed today too. Oh yeah, because Larry's in our office, right?
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Maya, what did I just say? He's at our office.
The old caretaker got away.
Uh-huh.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Oh, I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hello. What might you do? Go walk. Days of my youth, like the smell of fresh that you see.
That's a weird analogy, but okay.
Mr. Grossberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing.
11:40.
Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That's true, yes. But from what I saw, is Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Hello.
Hi, Kyle.
Kyle has appeared in the chat.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm actually. Well, sorry, did you just say my full name?
Phoenix, my boy.
My boy.
Boy.
My boy. I'm not actually sure.
If you find out anything, come by my office out once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Once.
Thanks, I guess.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with stream. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Are you having issues viewing the stream?
Yeah, it keeps cutting out on me.
Okay, well, it's cutting on your end. It's because you guys can't handle the 60 FPS-ness. I'll lower it to 480. So it's a bit better to see. No, you lost your HD privileges. Not people on Twitch, the people who are viewing this locally in Discord. Who knows?
HD. Rest in peace, HD.
Oh, does it actually automatically? Oh, so it does actually just default to 30. Here, fine. I'll leave it at 720, so at least it's somewhat presentable. All right, let's go see this shack.
Nobody's home.
Oh,
Hello! Actually, Kyle, you wanted to...
Kyle did the
was it
bird.
Why is it?
Jesus.
Was it Kyle our parrot?
Hello.
Hey, it's Polly. He was.
On Polly?
Oh. Oh my, are you okay? Your voice suddenly changed.
Oh, I wonder where. Oh no, we're gone, Polly.
Hello. Hello.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello.
Oh. Oh, we only got one half hello from that parrot. I wonder if that parrot's okay.
Hello, squawk!
Parrot is lonely. Parrot is out of practice.
Maybe I can take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Oh wait, I can't present anything to that bird. What the fuck? Is there anything else of importance? Oh Jesus Christ, Maya, you okay? You sound a bit cold. You sound a bit sick there.
She fell over.
Ha ha! Ha ha!
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Damn it, Maya. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Because he hasn't been back here since the trial. That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we could just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we better not.
Which is funny because the later thing
Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much.
You're right.
I guess the whole Pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What? You thought he was telling the truth? God, Maya. Almost headed up to here with your shit. Alright, we're backtracking. Backtracking.
Wait,
Back.
you forgot to examine that bear.
Where?
The criminal department.
Which bear?
Examine that.
This?
Yeah.
Hey. Oh my god. Isn't that the police department's mascot? That's the blue. Oh, okay.
Roger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
Tomorrow, I'll present him before the department at last. Gotta make sure they know how much people like the blue badger.
Good luck. I highly doubt it, but I mean, good luck, I guess. No, we already talked to you. Let's go to Grossberg then. I can't really think of anywhere else to go. He's out again.
So,
When does he work anyway?
No, don't be so harsh. This will have to come back later. Okay, this sounds like something I need to present now.
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories.
what is it?
Nothing.
Huh? That is changed my life. And tomorrow, December 28th, statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence?
Even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Ever.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. I don't think he has anything useful. I don't know where to go! I don't know. Present more stuff?
Kyle, any ideas? Do you remember this case? 'Cause I don't.
I don't. What new evidence have you got me? Because I missed the first bit of this.
I forgot to.
He tried to go into the
The what?
Go back to the forest.
I don't think we can. Yeah, I have no option to do that.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know. Am I missing anything here? I think I've gotten everything.
you know,
We're talking.
you happen to have a metal detector on you.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can use that. Or I don't know if.
Are you sure the metal detector is just like an automatic thing?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's scripted to go off. These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files in each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. It must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling about something. He's mumbling something to himself. Oh, please think of. Oh, okay. I was
Here, here.
You got it. You can do it.
Please think about what you're doing, Jalinda. Don't take my tummy away from me. No.
He must be doing image training for that for a nasty divorce argument. Either that or he's watching a drama. This must be the chief detective's desk. He's glued to his computer screen. Oh, the chief? Chief? Seemed really surprised by this.
Impossible! The world ended yesterday.
He must be reading predictions for the future of someone's homepage. Right. I don't think there's anything else useful I can investigate, is there? Oh. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Oh, that's a calendar. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Let's go present. No, he has nothing important. I don't think there's anything important if I present to him, yeah. Oh, okay, I think I know. Edgeworth, look at this face! No, okay, you can't help me with that. I'm just presenting everything. Oh, okay, there you go.
What are you showing me this picture for?
No reason.
You know, I was impressed by your deduction in trials. Granted, you're at the end of your rope.
No.
Nick!
You noticed. Nick.
Maya, you should really get some cough drops or something, because your voice really doesn't sound well. No, this is the same thing. Okay, no. Okay, I got nothing there.
Why don't... Hey, Grossberg
Is the only
isn't
people
in
to talk
his
to
office.
Larry and...
Why don't you check out Grossberg's office for a bit?
Notice the missing painting from
Again, for like the third or fourth time. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. In fact, there's a layer of dust on them. Alright. Huh, I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. Huh, I feel kind of bad for him. But then again, he brought that on himself, so whatever.
Yeah, that was his own problem.
Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. But there's like a cake layer of dust on it. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Dialogue is completely useless. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's here got money to burn. Okay, I think that's everything useful in this entire room. Yeah, that's everything useful in this entire room. Alright, I think I need to go back to that boathouse. I feel like I'm missing something there.
The only two people to talk to, not Gumshoe,
Larry and... yeah.
Oh my god, Kyle. I love the message you just sent me.
Alright, am I missing anything here?
I mean, I'm not wrong. It's not wrong.
You aren't wrong. Say, Nick. Don't you usually put pictures of fish on the wall to both of them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean the pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Oh my god. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker. And we did see him.
Why do I feel like I'm having two different conversations here?
Maya doesn't get that kind of stuff.
Oh, what's this? I haven't investigated that yet.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
I knew it! I was like, I didn't expect that. Did I check that box yet? No, I didn't. And I knew it was like, that's some fucking suspicious box for a reason. I wonder why. Oh, it's the fucking safe. Thank you, game, for not making it much more clear that that's a safe. Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
Alright.
228 squad.
Let's
Looks
open it,
like
Nick.
a dog than a parrot there.
I know.
You did sound more like a dog.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there, Maya.
Aw. Please, I'm broke. But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Maya, we're not stealing anything from the safe, okay? But we're gonna open it just to look. Besides, I'm not actually sure if there's anything valuable or not.
Oh, come on, Nick. Let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Oh, boring.
There's no name and signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?!
Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing! Okay. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out in the lake and getting to the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out in today's court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know. It looks like these instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Gonna gonna throw stuff that into Maya's pocket. Thank you, Maya. Hold on, is there more?
Why don't you use your own pockets, Phoenix?
There's nothing left in the safe.
I wonder whether caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he came back after the trial. Okay, well, let's go back out. Oh, no, I went back in. Let's go back out. Sorry about that. Okay, back to the entrance. I don't know where to go. Let's go to a detention center and show it Edgeworth. Edgeworth, do you see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. Oh god, that's a blurry of words.
See.
Oh.
Revenge? Me.
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent? Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following the letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it.
Oh. Now is the time for revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Two men, meaning myself and Robert M.
Also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe... Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the TL6 incident.
Wait, that old man?
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi.
Suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was in Corinth bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna let you read while I eat some dessert tofu in the background, so don't mind me.
Wait, was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, like forever. Near the end, the darkness closed down.
Out of curiosity, question that's off topic. Have any of you tried dessert tofu dessert?
No.
Okay, it's actually kind of good. It's not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's like one of the good foods. All right, anyway.
What did you say it was? Tofu dessert?
Yeah, tofu dessert.
Became unsettled.
I wonder if I remember that.
It's made by Sunlight or something. I don't remember. I cut this in half, so I don't know.
Help! I can't breathe! What? What? You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Shout! You'll use up more oxygen! Ah. That's all I remember. I came to, standing in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. Yes, standing.
Standing.
Court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition called into question. We claim the oxygen deprivation and stress caused temporary insanity. In the end, claim was passing in the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
I mean, this sounds like stuff we already know. Oh, Maya?
But isn't that strange?
Hmm?
The letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Sorry, I'm freaking out here in the background.
You are?
Yeah, Kyle, I just did another scout.
Oh.
Kazuha came home.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome to the Kazuha Club.
What? The boy came home? Okay, sorry. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Maya, why did you repeat yourself twice?
Because I'm freaking out?
Yes?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean a nightmare?
A nightmare.
The memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
Memory of murder. I am spent alone. The last 15 years, I've had the same dream every night. I wake up, a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
Dream about my father's killing. Dark. No! I can't breathe! What? What? You're not making this any easier. I wanna get out! Help! Get us out! There's more voice actors here.
Don't shout! You'll use up more oxygen! Oh. Sure.
Guy.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air! But what? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah! Oh, what? Oh, Malcolm. Malcolm!
Stop!
Malcolm! Well, what are you?
Malcolm!
Stop breathing my air! No, father! He's attacking father!
Then, I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. The days I pick up the pistol. Get away!
Perfect. Get away! Get away from my father!
Get away
Bang.
from me, Dad!
Ah!
And with that scream, it's a bone-chilling scream.
Yeah. That's totally scary, Edward. Sorry, I'm just eating some tofu. Hey, man, you want some tofu?
Want some almond tofu?
That has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Hey, Maya, have you tried this mango tofu? It's actually pretty good. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Had, the almond tofu. Mwah, so good.
Actually, no, in all seriousness, have you tried the banana? The banana flavor is good.
I have not. I have not.
You need to try it sometime. Okay, I'm done my little snacking during Edward's speech. Alright, back to game. Maya, you seem surprised. I mean, it's just mango tofu. It's pretty good. But it's just mango flavored tofu. What's so scary about that?
That's just a dream, right?
Oh, you're talking about the dream. Right. Sorry. I thought we were having that conversation about the tofu. Sorry.
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. Mango tofu. What if I'm wrong?
Mango tofu.
Mango tofu.
Real.
Edgeworth, mango tofu is real. But in all seriousness, about your dream.
They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Nani?
Nani?
Think about it that way. This letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth. You mean?
It was me. I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my
Oh, this is bad.
Nick, what are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I have no idea. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows about. I wonder if there's anyone else who knows about the DL6 incident.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Why?
Now we go to see him now. Mr. Grossberg!
You look troubled.
No kidding, I can't believe you're not.
Oh my. Just calm down and tell me what's happening.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Explanations.
I see. So, Mr. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
Huh? What?
If that's the case, then why you two look so troubled?
Oh,
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, you'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise. Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
no. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked.
I mean, I'm surprised he even had a career as a bailiff in the first place.
Got revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance. The statute of limitations so close.
So, what do you know about Edward's father?
He's a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fave.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was married to proving one Thomas technique.
Well, isn't much of a surprise.
One Farmer is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. Result, he has a perfect integrity. He knew Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Mia Misty Faye.
Not my mother.
Oh, you probably should read this.
Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh wait, no. You should no. Doesn't it be Maya's mom? Be reading this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it would.
I will read it. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
See? There.
Yep. Yogi was found.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was. Yep. Now that I think about it. It seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? The Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
Only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Oh.
One day left, Nick.
Yes, yes, I'm aware.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Okay, I guess we're going. No, I don't think we're gonna get back into there. I don't think we're gonna be able to speak to him. Okay, nothing has changed there. Okay. Might as well present more evidence.
It seemed that Yogi was following us somewhere. He killed someone.
Why kill Robert Hammond?
Was skilled but defended clients, not for their sake, for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
He got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. You won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Hmm?
You'll understand.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Oof.
Wait!
Huh? Well, okay. Yeah. Are you okay? You having a heart attack, Mr. Grossberg?
My throat, Winnick. This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Have any idea who wrote it? What was the amount?
Oh, totally. Miles Elizabeth?
I was the one who attempted to even destroy Miles. Before you speak, Greenhorn.
Oh, he's angry. He's angry.
Again, do you have any idea who wrote this?
Maybe it was Yanni Yogi.
Yanni Yogi. He would have self-discovered and followed his.
Yeah, I guess that would be what happened.
That is a pretty close thing to happen, right?
Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality.
I think that's definitely a possibility, yes.
No, I think I do not know this Yogi in any. There's no way I'm writing.
Oh, right.
Yes, right. I'll ask you one last time. Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Mr. Grossberg, maybe you should use your brain. You know, just a thought.
No, I'd rather.
Could it be Manfred Ron Karma?
Well, it has something to do with.
I'm not sure.
One comma. Wait! You're right, my boy!
Whoa.
Karma's handwriting unspelled.
My boy.
I used it all the time on the board.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was.
Stanford von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Oh my lord. It was truly von Karma who wrote this. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed him.
Yes.
He is much more foolish. Press the wing until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no.
But how could Mr. Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That? Did I do know that von Karma is indifferent? It may be caused by a Gregory hurting his blood.
What do you mean?
It was Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma didn't make it through the trial.
Huh.
So, what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood.
The evidence?
It's the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career. Gregory Edgeworth felt the blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
Von Karma took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Vacation?
Yeah. Well, meant the man. That was the first and the last vacation we taken in many years.
Really? You just take vacations? Like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
Did anything. That was the only time vacation. Took the penalty up.
Odd. If you wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes. Even accidental murder is murder.
I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But, Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright. If you say so, I suppose I could go check. These files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg. Thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials. Edgeworth, bye Edgeworth.
Anyone here?
Everyone must be out looking for that old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there anyway. He can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the Ricketts room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Oh no, this is it. This is it.
Oh yes, I think I remember this. Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had any time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I just noticing he isn't here. Von Karma.
Oh, he's here.
Looks like there are files in the glass case. The glass case is so dusty, I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
There must be important case files in there.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been. Well,
That was you.
someone
That's
must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DL6. It's completely empty.
What? Oh, Von Karma.
What are you doing in here?
God, you look weird outside the prosecutor's bench.
Does
Yeah.
look weird. Like, just really weird. Oh, Karma!
You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs doing needless things to me.
Oh my god, he actually has a smile.
That is creepy.
I know.
Can he please not have a smile?
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edgeworth is yours too, right?
How romanticist, we still can't shed that veneer. Matures just like his father. Always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? Grudge against immune sensitivity? Hey,
Well, I mean, he did deal a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So, you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? That's the son of your most bitter rival?
that, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Morning, his last day. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose me. Miles Edgeworth will admit his
own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. And if you've done your homework well, sir, you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court.
Right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. I already know what happened next.
That fool. Do you think I, a prosecutor, will give you a defense attorney information about us? That's
Okay, no, not that. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this letter. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit the murder?
Yanni Yogi. I guess has been called by that name. He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he wrote it. It's in the instructions.
So, you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking it to me. Now I can feel it. You saved me from a lot of hassle.
But what?
Nick, what is that thing?
What the fuck? Maya.
Are you sure that's not supposed to be allowed?
Maya, that's a stun gun. It's used for self-defense. Well, usually for self-defense.
Indeed. That's 60,000 volts. Just close to your body like a dog touching electric.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People
That
don't
is a-
die from it usually. It's my personal bug zapper. Now
That is
give me
a-
the letter.
That is a lot.
No!
What are you? Oh.
Nick, run!
I'd imagine that'd be zapping sounds of getting hit by a stun gun. Maya! He got us. Letters gone, of course. And he took all the DLC sick evidence. All of it. Back to having the clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay?
Phoenix.
Maya! Maya! Open your eyes! Ah, very clever. Just choose one frame and have her eyes closed. Good. That's some good video game coding right there. Maya!
Did he take it?
Huh? Yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I had woken up at all.
Maya! Must be some way I can help her. Or do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What's that? A bullet? DL6 evidence. DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Markama was holding this when Maya jumped him. Stashed in a pocket. Here, I'm just gonna slip this in your pocket, Maya. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
Oh,
So
Maya.
that entire thing took an hour. Wow.
Damn.
Alright, well, looks like we're going to trial, and we don't have a judge, so I guess judge is getting replaced.
Kyle can do the judge.
No, it's okay, I got it.
I can do the judge, but I am not going to do the judge voice for justice.
No, it's okay, I can handle it. This is
Wait,
it.
okay,
Justice
so,
Day.
So Kyle hasn't voiced anyone in a while, so should he do...
He should take over Von Karma maybe for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Give Malcolm a break. He's been voicing a lot of people. Alright, today's things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edrith is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should just go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Wait, Malcolm, I didn't hear that.
Pal. What's gotten into that girl?
This is Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning.
Maybe we should have Kyle voice Mr. Edgeworth and Von Karma for a bit, so he has a bit more reading lines. Can split up the work a bit. Yeah.
Got somebody doing both then, or just the one?
Oh, we need you.
Why doesn't Kyle take like Edgeworth and then...
Yeah.
Well, actually, both Edgeworth and Von Karma are going to be in the case. Why don't I do Edgeworth and you voice Gumshoe and Von Karma?
Yeah, I can take that.
Okay. So, how'd it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie! Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. I'm going to prove it. Wait, hold on. I know what's going to happen today. I think Kyle should voice that other thing. Actually, you know what? No. I'll let you guys deal with how you're going to voice it. Because I know what's happening, so I don't know if Kyle wants to do it.
You know what? If you want me to take it, fine, I'll take it.
Court is now in session for the 12th Master Miles Edgeworth. I'm sorry about my voice last time. It was very weird, but I think I fixed it with some Tylenol. The defense is ready.
Alright. The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We've reached the final day of the proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into the silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Combat, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Oh no, how did I do Yanni Yogi again? Crap. It's been a while.
Don't worry about it, I've been part of karma.
You did like a very like old man voice for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like this. It sounded like this. It sounded like Detective Jackaldork. It's like Jackaldork, but a bit older.
I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, I'm really sorry about yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away for nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anywho. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got none. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep now.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
Alright, here Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm kind of going at this slightly blind because I don't remember. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Karma's objection is so deep. It's scary.
Oh, it's great. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edward would be guilty in 3 minutes.
Yikes.
Food? Man, Pony's a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats those high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Yeah, well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue.
How can you say you have no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edrith and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? What?
Ooh. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Edward's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be this same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Alright, people, shut the fuck up! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell the witness's name.
Yanni Yogi.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. I can't put my beard on it. Let me think about it for a second. Oh! Oh my god! Yanni Yogi from the Deal 6 incident!
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. White. This man, this witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick? How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them with the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. Well, that does make sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
Well then.
Well, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers, but burnt with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No, it hasn't. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who testifies to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore
You
winner.
have no idea the rabbit hole you just jumped down.
Let's get this right. Let's do this right. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parent.
What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to.
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma's... The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
To take Mr. Von Karma up? Are you gonna lift him?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's parent! The fuck?
Okay.
Alright, everyone, just shut the hell up for a second. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You're the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with our little game?
Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
I hate to break it to you, but we do the same shtick again in like a number of years, so not the first. This isn't the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff! Break the damn parrot!
Okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna put some water first.
It's all right.
That's, that's quite a bird. Please, tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. I feel kind of sad, actually.
It's a parrot.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who's your owner? Please, testify for us.
Who's your owner? Kyle isn't here, so
So here, I'll do it. Hello? Hello?
well, that's quite the testimony.
Alright, I'm back and I have water.
Oh,
Certainly the most concise testimony we've seen so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Oh.
I already missed the testimony.
Yeah, that's the entire testimony.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Don't worry, you didn't miss it. I don't think it
I
was.
don't expect it's the parrot.
All you missed.
Witness,
Hello,
you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established this parrot's name as Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes, it does.
Huh?
Ha, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Von Karma, you and proof. Nick,
Do you miss?
don't you think you're taking this a little too far?
Well, I'm saving, so probably. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker identity is... I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's just the parrot.
No, I don't think it is.
Mr. Wright, I had hoped you've learned this by now. Making random guesses is a waste of the court time. Uh-oh, wrong again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony.
Okay.
I guess we need to try and get her information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Alright, we're gonna have to press this again. Oh, have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, squawk.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot?
Hello, squawk.
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous! Why don't she say it?
Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. White.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retained the parrot, could he? Did you train her not to respond when he would ask? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we've forgotten anything? Witness, you're supposed to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Okay, so I guess. Okay, so it should be the last line, or it should be that first one then, or the second one. But how can I link it to Yanni though?
Oh, wait. Go back to the case file for a second. Have you ever checked out the case file? Because I remember there being something related
Yeah,
to
it's a couple
that.
pages.
Okay.
Right there, after his
Yeah.
arrest.
Okay, you don't need to repeat that. Yes.
The DL6 case file!
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page.
Suspect data, right? Let me just double check this. Yeah, suspect. Yeah. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that's possible.
Mere coincidence, that's all.
Oh, are you leaving, Malcolm?
Yep, good night, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Alright. Kyle's taking over some of the voices.
Yeah, that's okay.
My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so does that mean Von Karma has a daughter? Has another daughter? I'm confuzzled. Okay, this.
Actually,
No.
now that you mention it.
No, cause like, think about it. No, cause okay, well, no, that's too far. That's in Justice for All. Okay, let's not worry about that. Anyway.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
He's only 7 years old.
Wait, what? That was Karma who's saying that. Huh?
Ah. Oh, okay. She's only 7 years old.
Indeed. Alone, it is weak. It's a little weak for evidence in the murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Verbal witness, you may continue.
I think it's the same thing again, yeah. So, what am I... safe code.
The last question.
Yeah.
Safe
Alright.
number?
Maybe I'll get her to say the safe number in front of the safe. Huh?
Huh? Safe? Why?
I'll just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what's the number to the safe in the back?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof.
I don't know if I have proof. Ah, there you go.
Date.
The date.
Yeah. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, we're in this file something relating to the safe number.
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary.
Specifically, the date in which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number in the safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I said I
Ah, there it is. There it is.
One, two, three, four, five. That's the kind of combination an idiot would have on his luggage. Yes, sir. The combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We even have the same combination on my luggage.
To feature Babblerev who watches this, there it is. There is the line you've been waiting for. You're welcome, by the way. Anyway.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
I mean, to be fair, you told us what your card number is, so now we actually know. Now the public knows that.
That's enough! I think we've reached the conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True. That is a possibility. However, two coincidence at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop immediately! Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Huh? Oh, I better start speaking a different way.
Oh no, I'm serious now.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years!
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Sorry, you should sound a bit older.
Alright, everyone, shut the hell up! Yanni Yogi, so it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me he would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Sorry, I'm still getting this list out. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment! Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Dang.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
That I see the problem.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared for suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay!
It's over! We did it!
Everything is gonna be alright.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
The fuck?
Huh? Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth!
What?
Your Honor. I object to your judgment.
Why are you pointing at me? The judge is in front of you! Edgeworth!
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick? Edward is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? No, I'm sure Edgeworth would thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
Hey! Are you reading my mind or something? Anyway, there's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The the murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
My God, Edgeworth, no.
I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Again, why are you pointing at me, Edgeworth?
Everyone, please! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Ah. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Well, I think I'd like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, Edgeworth, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Oh, like how she said 2 shit. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
No, you
Murder
don't.
is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it, in court!
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Right.
Phoenix, what are you doing?
Phoenix is being a girl.
He's being a
Or-
good homie.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Run count, Mike. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth please take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? No. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's alright.
Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
Oof.
It is correct.
Oof.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I knew it was something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observed one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was just a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Okay, hold on. Again, I have to point out, how could you run out of oxygen in an elevator? I'm pretty sure you would just get really stuffy and hot. You probably wouldn't lose oxygen.
I feel like
I think if the power goes out, that is a thing. Because
Is it?
I also feel like
circulate.
yeah. I
That's
also feel
true.
like a lot of it is like also hyperventilation as well. Because
That's
when
true.
the air becomes stiff and stuffy, then like you start to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So-
fair. That's fair.
At least that's my thought. Is that maybe they weren't actually losing air? Is more hyperventilation would make them think they were losing air.
Right, and the word hyperventilation would be too much for a DS game. Right. Sorry, Game Boy Advance game. All right. Anyway.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
All right, let's go rip through this. That's important. So, what did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then...
What was it?
a pistol. I assumed it was Balin, Johnny Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
Yeah, there you go. Hyperventilation, you were right.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think, after I threw it, I've lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream. To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
That stream or scream? I think he said stream there.
Probably
There-
both.
There it is. One part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick.
Wait, what statement is that again?
No, he just said that at the very end.
Was that the one? That one, a moment later. Isn't it that the DL6 had 3 bullets? Or 2?
The murder weapon was fired twice.
Ah,
Hold on, let's quickly go do the good old save. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file once more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this as evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. What page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
If you give me a moment, I can go check. I'm pretty sure it's the victim data, because that's the only thing we haven't presented. Look at the victim data in this file. It says, quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. Excuse me. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. Oh, sorry. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had fired something to do with the case?
I don't know if I do, actually.
Better. Oh, wait. Shit.
There you go. Twice.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the window. Yes.
Your Honor, I think we'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence, okay? Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
Alright, let's do this again. Look at this photograph. Every time I look at it, it says it's stamped as DL6. And I keep doing this as long as we keep showing that line.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim lying there as Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. I'm pretty sure it was this one.
Yeah, the hole in the elevator.
That should be obvious. The contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet in the whole elevator door. We also know that the weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth has fired the second shot.
Order, people! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, you must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright? But who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 instant case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
No clues found on the scene. The case summary, that's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He has a point.
That second bullet has never found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Alright, people, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the scene of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is that the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Ah! How did this happen? I don't believe that second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't found there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person somewhere, someone else who'd fired the killing shot. Now, I was wrong to think that could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Well, it looks like we've finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before the passing of my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Do
Yes, Your Honor.
you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though it was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations of the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before, just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find words.
Mr. Wright?
Of course you object.
Your Honor, I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. This case is perfect.
Oh no.
Ah! Oh.
It must exist. The second bullet.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. What the heck, man?
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. But it's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murder.
Way to stumble your way through that, Phoenix.
When in doubt, bluff like like a mother. You know.
Basically.
The murderer. Then tell us. Excuse me. Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So, the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how could he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there someone pressing the need? Sorry. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene of the crime is... Isn't it like proof?
I would assume.
Or maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof?
Proof?
It was a special bullet. So... No.
If that
No.
was the case, nope.
No, we're rewinding time. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you.
This isn't going so well.
The murderer didn't need it. We already tried had to find it twice.
Why would the murderer have spent the time looking for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what, Phoenix? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just say it, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have taken it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you'd perform surgery right there. You know. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Okay.
Okay.
So, let me get this fucking straight for a second. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a fucking problem with that! The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Everett and Yanioki, were both unharmed! So, that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop at them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I have fucking ever known in my life. Fucking hell. But I can tell that you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you just said.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was on at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
I can take over Grossberg. Mr. Gregory Edwards dealt a blow to his perfect record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last time he's taken a vacation in the many years of prosecuting. Yes, yes.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seemed dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility of that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Say it now.
Your Honor, there's a suspect. There's a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what? The what?
Von Karma!
Von
Interesting.
Karma!
He smiles.
God, he's
I like how-
smiling.
Oh, this ought to be good.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yeah, you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Have you tried that before? Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
You've been looking at this for a long time. Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma shot is...
The
but-
metal detector.
Yeah.
Von Karma is perfect. You wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed the surgery on himself.
You don't mean?
I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's only one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is! That's the fucking face I've wanted to see after so long.
Heart attack, Hope. I refuse.
You refuse, but refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, people! Shut the hell up!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out in this case today. It was you who said you had to end it right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to give it a shot. It reacted. Something is inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent.
Hmm?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it?
I don't know. I'm gonna save because you're asking me more questions. I'm like, I thought we were done here.
Can you prove it was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
You're
That's
wrong.
because he took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you'd dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet of your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Bullet.
Huh, that's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All the bullets fired from the gun are marked with the weapon with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in their possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, in Mr. Von Karma, which is in his shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we will compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma! You might as well do his,
I bet you that fuck.
Might as well, I could...
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help! Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. You might as well do that. That was Von Karma. Ah!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you.
You lay your father on my curse!
I can take.
You and your father shamed me with the penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death!
15 years earlier.
Are you good?
I think you did Andrew, you did the freak out way better than I ever could have.
Sorry?
His
You did the
breakdown.
freak out way better than I ever could have.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was just a shock like none I've ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. Lights must have gone out. I went into the hall, felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise.
I was in pain! A real burning pain in my shoulder!
Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside there, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol laid at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought the evil man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have. It appears we have come a very long way to the end of this very maze. 15 years later, at least. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, again not guilty.
Confetti.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
My god, the judge voice is really hurting my throat. Thank God.
Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Voncomer looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now, it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try, thank you.
I see. Thank you, Right.
Aw,
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Oops, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Ahem. Oh. I just feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
My favorite actor comes back. What a... Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
Knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar, even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which...
Oh.
yeah.
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Hmm?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
Oh fuck! How did I even do Larry?
You did Larry very high pitched.
Yeah.
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
There it is.
Stop.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Damn it! The last.
Yeah, it was that though.
I'm not gonna remember how to do it.
Yeah, no, it was that though. What you just did.
I'm not long for this world.
That was a bit too high.
I know.
You don't look sick?
It's Beyonce. She's going to.
Ah, fuck! How did I do this?
It was a bit lower pitched than that.
Yeah,
I know, but I can't remember quite how I did this.
He was like, "It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris, Nick." Something
Paris,
like that.
Nick.
There you go.
She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Oh, that's not right. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Potts, you came tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it.
There you go. That's Larry Butts. That's what you did.
Yeah, that's there we go. There we go. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38! No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
What?
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back at school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me!
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, you get worked up too easily, too.
The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I had only known, I'd become a prosecutor!
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
I just realized if that was actually true, then we would have Phoenix Wright ace prosecutor.
Yeah. No, we'd have Miles Edgeworth ace attorney.
Yeah.
If I had known the truth, I might become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch right?
Hey, yo! Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, it's photo time. Let's go.
And after all that, dinner with me! We get the picture now.
Give us the photo.
Detective Gumshoe took us out in the town that night. He celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 a.m. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! First train for the mountains have already left to the station. I guess I'm too late.
Nick?
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good. Okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at that very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. A detective Denshu helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who can help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence? A bullet.
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all his evidence pertaining to Deal 6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet to put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Also, why do I have this evidence still on me?
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. Oh,
So, this is it.
see you soon, Maya.
Bye, Phoenix. Thanks, Nick.
And so, my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. In the next game!
Ha! Don't think you graduate next, amateur.
Sorry, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. And that is the end of at least the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Yay! Good work, team.
Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the prank scene and to wish me a new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! And he hung his head low and went back to outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
I love that.
Anyway, I'm not gonna go read off like the rest of it. I think it's better if we just let them speak for themselves. But
Yeah, and
yeah.
laugh at things.
yeah. So
Oh no.
cheese shop. This is cheap date. Huh?
Wait.
Oh, Hawaii right now.
Oh no.
Oh, Larry, not again. So, yeah, that is basically the very beginning to this entire franchise that we call Ace Attorney.
Wanna
Who?
play favorite
Right?
series?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Oh, wait, I forgot to stop reading these.
Sort of thought of
He's very grateful. Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you, Payne.
I mean,
It's very
if I taught him everything he knows, he might act as a glorified punching bag.
yeah. So we have you to thank for that. Yeah. Oh, it's the bellhop boy. Phoenix Wright. The affidavit for yes.
Alright, this guy.
Oh, he's taking over management. Please stop by. Oh, he's taking over management. So, now, to contrary belief, there is actually one more case in the original game release. Well, I mean, not really. I'll just explain after he speaks.
Mia's understudy. Haven't seen him of late. He's busy.
The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see, you have something. You really like the scent of lemon, don't you?
Yeah, there's a 6th case that happened.
So, anyway, so obviously many people are aware that this game was released in Japan first before it became.
There'd be a star. With
Oh no! Yeah. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Oh no, she's angry. Time to run.
So, when the game first released on the Game Boy Advance in Japan, this was the end of the game that we know.
But when it was ported to the Nintendo DS,
When it came to the West, there was an additional case added on, which we'll be playing. Which, even though we're like way over, like we're like 2 hours in, because there's nothing to do, we're gonna keep pressing forward and go start the next case.
I'm probably gonna go to bed. But
Well, we'll do a bit of it, but we won't go through like the entire thing.
I need to shower, and it's already 11:30.
Yeah, that's fair.
'Cause
It's
I
okay. I don't.
at 8:30.
I don't think we have any female characters that show up in the beginning. Oh wait, no, we do. I think.
No, Emma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it Emma?
Yeah, I think it was
Those
Emma.
guys' sisters are both in this.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of it and then we'll stop. We'll stop it there probably. Either that, I'll probably just continue without the with me reading the dialogue out, or I'll read the dialogue out but not in voices. Maybe, I don't know. So.
Boy of my tender age.
Oh, poor kid.
His poor virgin eyes.
Woody's
Yeah.
poor eyes.
You know, it makes you think. It makes you think that some of these characters never reappear following the games, like after the trilogy. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then, kind of afterwards, Apollo made his first appearance.
Mm-hmm. And then they did a whole new round of characters for that.
And I don't know about y'all, but I love Apollo Justice. I love
He's
Unfortunately, we don't have it on the Switch. Oh, there it is. Or we don't have it on PC. There's the
Yeah.
picture.
That should be the next game ported. Apollo Justice, 100%.
Yeah.
Apollo
Capcom!
Capcom.
What? Oh, I don't remember this. A brand new episode has been. Ooh, that's weird. I never remembered the game actually doing that back then. Mind you, it's been a while.
I think
I
that
swear
might
it
have
did.
been.
Okay, now this is the new bonus case that they added into the original trilogy.
And with that, I'm probably gonna go to bed. 'Cause
That's fine.
night.
That's
That's
fine.
fair.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this was on the DS. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Because they introduced.
Oh, yeah, well, because this is kind of like a, in a sense, update after like the future games, right?
No, I think this was just supposed to show the ability of the DS's ability.
Well, it was kind of like show the abilities of the DS, but it was also kind of like a preview of things they started using in future cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they used Emma in. Because Emma makes an appearance in
Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
And that's when they start using, like, the evidence thing, like the.
That's when.
Like,
Well,
for you doing, like, the fingerprints and,
The
like.
forensics.
that forensics was introduced with this one single case, but then it was later brought in as a
Yeah.
main feature of Apollo Justice.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
because
yeah.
this case was, like, made for the DS and then was used. The stuff was used in Apollo Justice eventually.
Yes. The ability to check evidence and like check move specific evidence was already added in Justice for All, but forensics was added in when this game was ported to the West.
There were like bits and pieces in the other two games, but they kind of became the focus with Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apollo Justice was kind of when they.
This was kind of the
more
precursor.
of the forensic route.
Yeah, this was more of the precursor to I guess to when before Apollo Justice became a thing. I guess if you want to consider.
Yeah.
It. Anyway, It's been 2 months.
I am off. Thanks for
All right.
today.
I guess I'll wrap this up by just reading this, getting through this beginning part, and then I'll stop. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Maybe I'll keep going a bit. I don't know. We'll see.
Besides, Maya's not in this stream, but when we stream again, I will take over Emma.
Yeah. I'm most likely. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So.
Perfect. All right. Good night.
Bye.
Guys.
You can watch, I guess, Kyle, if you'd like. I'm probably not gonna voice. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna voice act. My voice is a bit stuffy and tired from doing all of that.
That's fair. Going between Echo and Volcano was actually a bit fun.
Yeah, it's not switching between the judge and that. Oh god. So it's been.
It is like both of them were kind of aiming for like deeper voices, but surprisingly, the switching actually helps it.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Mind you, I say this as obviously not a professional voice actor, so
Yeah, we're not professionals anyway, but you know, just so happens. Anyway, it's been 2 months since. Oh well, we'll attempt to go this route. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is until the day a girl showed up. So fucking right, Maya. Oh, February 22nd. Where do I come into the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Wait, hold on. No, I don't have the voice thing set up, so I'm just gonna... There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial's tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. I'm the famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, aren't you? I'm sorry, but Miss Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try it elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But... please, you have to help. It's my sister. What Maya could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky.
Sorry, but complete side note while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I could swear I remember Emma Sky's mom being like a big younger in this case?
From a what?
Well, because like obviously this is like Emma Sky years before she's an actual detective in college.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for some weird reason, I remember her being like a bit younger, like more like an actual kid.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
thought
post,
too.
Up here in San Apollo.
That's
I
true.
don't know. I haven't done this in a very long time, so I could just be crazy. But
Well, mind you,
this looks a lot closer to appearance in Apollo than I think.
Mind you, it's sort of it should be noted that her proportion sizes are not accurate to how she looks later in her later entries. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I think she's. Let's actually check the court records. So she's 16. Maya was 16 around the same time. It was about the same age as her. So it's not really far off, actually.
yeah.
So
No, it's just weird. Like I don't remember. Like case in like good example. She looks taller than I remember. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Mind you, when I look at her face, yeah, I am totally just seeing Maya right now. Just they really cheaped out with this case inside. Let's just give her the same hair.
I would be far from surprised if they used like Maya's reference art when drawing her sprites.
Probably. It looks very close. Anyway, my name is Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Oh well. Hi, I see this. This is my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've seen a real one, but I've never seen a real one before. Okay, no, that model was taken from Maya, but I mean, it doesn't seem that far off, though. Right? You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to the sulfides. I'd give you 50 for it. 50 bucks for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Hey! So he is hinting later! Okay. Emma, wasn't it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
Wait, hang on.
No, it's just...
Just keep this going. I need to go verify something quickly.
Okay. No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, she's 15! So she's actually younger than Maya. Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16? I'm setting to be formally assigned to the forensics team in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less.
Holy crap! Oh my god.
What?
Just keep going. I'll stop when I need to.
So what is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you could call me an 11th grader.
So,
Yes?
You see that, like, pin on our coat there, right?
I think I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. It's the same pin that's on Phoenix's hat in Apollo Justice.
I never noticed that before.
Really? Did you not notice that? That was literally the first thing I noticed when I played through Apollo Justice. I'm like,
No.
hey, it's that pin from Emma. I was like,
No,
coincidence?
I never noticed that.
I saw that and was like, coincidence? I think not. Anyway.
No, like, it makes sense, but still, I never realized that.
Really? Yeah, no. I noticed it from the get-go. I was like, hey, it's Emma's pin. So I guess they did keep in contact. Like, anyway. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there was a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her to bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. Albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure, you can't fault her for her lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should head down to the detention center and talk to your sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a friend a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it is nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like this, like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. That is, you should not be saying that that line with just a smiley face. That is not the proper emote to say that your parent. My parents died in a car accident when I was little. Should you really be saying that with a smiley face? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, let's go to the detention center. Might as well just get through a bit of this and then might stop. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Kyle, you just wanna, you don't have to do the female voice. You could just, it's up
Yeah,
to you.
sure. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
So, sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. What did you not want to raise this year,
Understood, ma'am.
What's that all about? Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry, what is that exactly that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Yes, Phoenix, it is a coincidence. Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Ray? Okay, I'm actually gonna stop it here.
Yeah, I was about to stop the point.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. That's good. That's a good time to stop. So, okay, I do have a question. Would you be willing to do it tomorrow? As well?
Oh, possibly.
Possibly? Okay. I'll maybe run it by, but...
Should you with it?
Yeah, because I know I do want to run another one tomorrow, so we might just run the second one tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
If that's
I
fine.
should be able to, but I guess just put me in advance just for shit.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of tonight's stream. I have nothing else to say because we're kind of nearing the end of the original game, so yeah. I have nothing else to say. Good night.